Here to introduce you to this new series is Walt Disney.
In our modern world, everywhere we look, we see the influence science has upon our daily lives. Discoveries that were miracles a few short years ago are accepted as commonplace today. Many of the things that seem impossible now will become realities tomorrow. One of man's oldest dreams has been the desire for space travel, to travel to other worlds. Until recently, this seemed to be an impossibility. But great new discoveries have brought us to the threshold of a new frontier, the frontier of interplanetary space.
To the tremendous forces of a rocket sled that reaches a speed of over 632 miles per hour. The sled stops so quickly that Colonel Stapp's body becomes 35 times heavier than normal. From these tests, we have learned that man can take much greater acceleration forces than crew members of a rocket ship will undergo on a takeoff. Today's aircraft are so fast and so complicated that it has already become routine to train the crews on the ground without risking lives or equipment. This is done with a device called a flight simulator. Here the crews experience all the sensations of an extended flight. The crews of future rocket ships will train much the same way. We will use a simulator on a centrifuge and employ an astrosphere to train the celestial navigators for our coming space flights. Now here's a model I designed for. Let's illustrate this with the help of a few pictures. First, we would design and build the fourth stage, and then tow it into the air to test it as a glider. This would also allow the crews to practice. Next, low-altitude flights would be made, firing the small rocket motor in the fourth stage. This would also give the crew more and more training. Following that, the third and second stages would be constructed and tested very thoroughly on the ground, after which they would be joined to the passenger section so that faster and longer flights could be made up to speeds of about 12,000 miles per hour. The only thing remaining would be the building and ground testing of the huge first stage. Then there would be no more test flights. When all the sections are joined together, the ship and its crew will be ready for man's first flight in space.
Flight crew, report aboard rocket.
After years of careful preparation, testing men and materials, this is the final payoff. Now man will bet his life against the unknown dangers of space travel. Human reactions are not precise enough. Therefore, once the launching timer is started, the entire takeoff and flight into outer space will be controlled automatically.
X minus 5 minutes. Clear the firing area. Clear the firing area.
X minus 90 seconds. X minus 30 seconds. X minus 20 seconds.
Are you quite sure?
You're cleared to hook up lunar equipment conveyor to walk on the moon. Over.